me start. Okay. Hello, welcome back to the Writer's Corner. After so long.
Yeah.
I'm KG.
I'm Twilight.
And I'm Noelle.
And again, we're doing another video that has nothing to do with writing. Again. Yay! And we are doing a Smasher Pass, but this time with Disney Twisted Wonderland. And this time we actually have Noelle here. Because we didn't do it the last two times, so this time we have her for one of these.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I wonder how you feel about it. No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm already seeing somebody I would hit smash.
So all right, so for any context, this is Disney Twisted Wonderland, which is a Disney owned thing, and the art style is made by the same person who did Black Butler, if you did not know that, and if people can if people like recognize like the art style and such. So the story is basically you get basically transported into the school without any memory of how you got to the school, but now you are in this world where each of the dorms are based off a Disney villain.
Yeah,
and it's a like, villain's world, so
yeah, it's kind of like that weird descendant type thing.
Oh yeah, the weird Disney Descendants thing, where it's like the children. This is the villain. This is the true villain's world. I would prefer to live in this world than the one.
Yeah, I prefer to live in this world instead of Descendants.
Yeah. And so we are gonna be we're gonna be like showing you guys. I'm gonna be showing both Twilight and Noelle characters that will mostly appear in the game and not like side characters, because one I'll try to like keep this non-spoiler for most people who end up watching this and have no idea what this game is. But yeah, if you are trying to get this game, you can't. It's in Japanese, so
I mean, you could try.
You can try. Just make a Japanese like account and then just like, just be done with it and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then follow walkthroughs or just watch
just watch like
English dubs of the walkthrough. It's fun.
Yeah. Right. Or like English translated stuff. It's really fun.
Yeah, English dub though.
Yeah.
I saw it. It's really good.
Yeah. And yeah. So anyways, so let us get started. And so the first dorm that we are going to be going through is the Hartslabule. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
Hartslabule.
Hartslabule.
Is that like the Red Queen?
Yes. How can you tell?
It's great.
So yeah, so this is based off the Disney villain of the Queen, Disney villain from Alice in Wonderland, the Queen of Hearts, or the Red Queen. Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna say this right now, that there is no one in the series who is the actual villain. It's just that the characters' designs are based off of that villain. So there is no connection to the actual Disney villains in any regard. So like no one's related. No one's
not like in Descendants.
Not in Descendants.
I like to mention that one again. So
anyways,
it's just I don't know. I'm just starting to wonder what it would be like if we put Twisted Wonderland and Descendants in the same universe, and it'll be really weird.
This is a Japan-owned Disney property, so
yeah,
I doubt that.
I'm just wondering.
The only thing I would would see is that if there was like a collaboration between like Kingdom Hearts and Disney Twisted Wonderland, because that would make the most sense. Yeah, that's
even more cooler.
That would make more sense to me than if it was for like Disney like Descendants, because it would be like weird. So anyways, let us get on with it. And so there is actually 5 people in the dorm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of characters in this dorm. So let us go off with the first person, who is, so this is Riddle Rose Hearts, and he is the dorm leader. And as you can see, he's a second year and he's age 17. And yeah, So he is very strict as a dorm leader, as he should be, and he follows these things called the queen's rules, and he follows them to a T, and he's really strict on everyone and all of that. And despite the fact that he's really short, he has a really bad temper, as you can tell by
he has a Napoleon complex.
Yeah, he has a very he has a complex, but
so for a number of reasons, I can already tell I wouldn't get along with this guy. One of the big ones being that his least favorite food is junk food. I need sugar in my life.
Right?
Yeah.
At least he likes like stuff like strawberry tarts.
Yeah, but I'm also terrible at crosswords, so that's also against us.
At least, okay, the only thing I like is the fact that he likes King for hedgehogs, and I'm like,
yeah, same.
Cute. But then I would pass. I would be more like that person be like, you chill, you know. But then I think he would get angry at me for saying chill. But
yeah,
I wouldn't I wouldn't get along with him either. So also. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pass on him. Like he's cute, but I'm gonna say pass.
Yeah. Yeah, pass. Also, he doesn't look like the type I'd like.
Yeah, a lot of people will say that, but yeah. The only thing I would find funny is the fact that people compare him to CL from like Black Butler.
Oh yeah,
so
makes sense.
It makes sense, but then I'm like, he's a different person. It's just that his face has that CL look. Like if we were to compare pictures, it would like, oh yeah. And this is again, this is by the person who also like made like Black Butler too. So
yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, I mean, when I first saw him, I was like, oh, he looks like CL.
First thing came my CL there.
Yeah.
All right. So next guy is the vice dorm leader, which is Trey Clover, and he is third year and is age 18, and so he unlike like the dorm leader that we just saw, he's actually pretty like more laid back, but he's like he also like has like, oh yeah, you have to also follow the rules, you know. He's like the big brother of the dorm, where it's like, okay, yeah, you guys could have to follow the rules, but don't like piss off Riddle and stuff, which is really interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at him kind of mixed. Like, based on his personality, I could see myself getting along with him, but like that also bothers me if I go to bed and I realize I haven't brushed my teeth. That does bother me.
He's so funny, but to be specific, it's his teeth. His own teeth.
I like how his dislike is not having his teeth brushed before he went to sleep.
It sounds like he doesn't mind if you didn't brush your teeth. It's just as long as his teeth are brushed, then he's fine.
I'm gonna say, like, for me, I'm gonna say if it's okay, like an in between. Like, I'm willing to go on one date with him to get to know him a bit first.
I like the fact that his favorite food is violets preserved in sugar, and I'm like, is that good? Like,
I don't know.
I'm
not sure.
It kind of
and
sounds
also,
good. Honestly.
I don't know. I don't really like eating flowers.
Look, like I've had like lavender creams, like lavender cookies.
Oh yeah, lavender. Never mind, take it back.
And I'm like I'm
just thinking about roses, and then I ate roses before, and I hated it.
Yeah, I like him. Like I played the game, so like the only thing is that like, damn, he has like he bakes a lot, and
yep, he does.
He cooks. Wait, he cooks.
He cooks.
I need a guy who can cook for me. So that's a point in his favor right there.
The problem is that he only remembers halfway, so he memorizes half of like things, and basically like recipes or ingredients, and I'm like, I don't know.
It just sounds like he's just messing with them.
Right?
He's like
but then like I don't know if that's real or not. I'm like,
if his food like turns out good, then I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah.
Like my memory's not the best either, so not gonna judge him there.
Yeah. The only thing is that like his name is a pretty like what's this punny name? Trey Clover. Because like And it's like, cause oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I know where the theme is going for
Like
this
Clover.
dorm.
Oh yeah, Clover, right?
Like Clover, because like it's cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The other thing that I can't like get by is that one of his clothes is that he has like straps over his sneakers, and I'm like, what the frick is happening there?
Well, I
Like,
mean, that's a style.
I know it's a style, but like I can't stand that. I'm like, I hate the fact they put straps
I'm
over
not
sneakers.
really
It's
into
weird.
sneakers, but I know those are those are a thing. I saw those exist.
Yeah, and it's like I already
Those
can't.
things are real.
I'm not gonna date you because of your shoes.
It's
Hey,
pretty shallow.
I
but,
bet
like,
he doesn't
whatever.
even own those. I bet that's not even his. So it's fine.
It's just the
But they-
dorm. It's
but
just
they
the dorm
have-
style.
But they have clovers on them. I think they are his.
Oh.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
like
but
the fact that he
they
has
just
like that
designed
weird,
it based on his clovers.
I do like the fact that he has like a clover on his face. If you can't tell,
Yeah, I could tell.
yeah, it's like I think all the dorm leader, not all, like the people in this dorm have like certain like shapes on their face, which is pretty interesting. But yeah,
Well, that's part of like the Alice in Wonderland thing. Like the queen always has this hearts on her cheeks, right?
yeah. But then this time I think it's different because Riddle is like roses mostly, not really hearts. But yeah. But anyways, I would smash if needed.
Yeah.
He can cook because he can cook.
Yeah, because he can cook.
Because he can cook only. All right.
Yeah.
Twilight, what about you?
I would.
You would smash?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so we're all smashing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's because he looks like a responsible guy.
Oh yeah, right.
like
He also looks
responsible people.
responsible. He looks like he would pay his taxes.
Mhm. He'd be a good boyfriend.
He'll be a good boyfriend and probably a good husband, though. Not gonna lie.
And then maybe make sure that I actually paid my taxes.
But then again, he only remembers halfway. So
Oh.
okay.
Don't worry,
Moving on.
I remember halfway too.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. We have our first year, which is Ace Trapola, and like I said, he's a first year, and he's very cheery, but he's also very mischievous too, and he has the fun of enjoying people teasing people, and
Yeah. Or
even though like
bullying them.
basically bullying them, but not to an extent where it's like kind of like you go depressed and stuff, but
Yeah, but
he's also
more like picking fights.
yeah, picking fights, and he's also pretty lazy when needed to be because he'd rather not do it than like have someone else do it. So yeah, and yeah, it's that's all I can say about him other than like the fact that he's like kind of a troublemaker for the most part.
He's a troublemaker.
While I can relate to the laziness part, I don't know. This guy doesn't really grab me.
Yeah, I would pass too because he's not one of my favorite characters, but he's an interesting character. It's just that he's not one of my favorites. Like there's literally a bunch of other guys I would probably have as a favorite, but not really him.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ace.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
say pass.
Based on his personality, I guess I would go on one date with him, but then again, he
just seems to
makes
be the
people
type of guy
mad.
to be in the friend zone. Sorry.
He makes people mad, so yeah, no.
He's in the friend zone, sorry.
Yeah, I don't like conflict either. So if he's like causing problems, I would feel really awkward.
I would be mad at
and
him.
It's like also
I was like, what the heck?
he dislikes indecisiveness, and I'm like people who can't make a decision are like, oh yeah. I'm very spontaneous, so I can't make a decision on the spot all the time, so you'd probably not like me at that point, so I would pass anyways.
I do like to like plan ahead, but I don't, even if he like me, I don't really like him, so
Yeah. His talent's simple magic tricks, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure everyone, okay, if you don't know, everyone in school basically does magic, so
Well, the only magic trick I could do was like pretending to pull your thumb off.
Oh yeah,
your finger or whatever.
Like the really easiest magic trick.
Yeah,
pulling your finger off. Great.
I wasn't smart enough to figure out anything more advanced than that.
All right, so we're all passing.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. All right, so we're moving on to the next guy, and this is Deuce Spade. He is a first year, and he's actually the responsible one, and he's usually paired off with Ace because there's always that duo.
Pretty much almost like an opposite, somewhat.
Yeah,
kind of.
But like he also has like this deep thing inside where he used to be a delinquent in school, but then the reason why he changed is because like he wanted to be better for his mom and grandmother, and which is really sweet, and I love that. I'm like, Rick, he's such a sweet boy, and I'm like,
yeah, he's a sweetheart.
And he tries to be very like responsible and stuff, but he's also pretty stupid, which is like cute at the same time.
Also, he really is indecisive.
He's also indecisive as well. Yeah.
So that means Ace and him would like be fighting.
They'll be at each other's throats basically.
Yeah, and that's funny that they're like together. They're like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It's really funny.
Yeah, I can relate to the dislikes of limited time sales. Like the number of times that I've spent money on Steam that I wouldn't have if sales didn't exist.
Oh my god.
I share the same type of least favorite food of his. I like bell peppers.
I like bell peppers. Like I would probably not force him to eat them because I have friends who before the whole like world ended and stuff. But though like I would usually take food that people wouldn't eat and just eat it myself because
I will give you all of the bell peppers because
I would literally eat the bell peppers because they're pretty good.
Bitter. I think I'm neutral on peppers. Like I've eaten pepper before, but it's not my favorite thing.
I hate
like if I had to eat it at somebody's house, I would. But yeah.
I wouldn't touch those. I always take them out because I don't like it.
Well, I wouldn't like them in something. Like if they were in a sandwich, I would pull them out.
Like I like the fact that despite the way he's like presented, he has like a thing for like machinery and like mechanical stuff, and I'm like, that's actually pretty cool. That's cool. I like
there's a lot of things I don't have in common. Like the fact that he would like exercising would already make us incompatible.
No, yeah, me and him are similar. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like I would smash because he's a pretty good guy, and I wouldn't mind him being like an athlete because like I would prefer someone to be the opposite of me rather than the same all the time. So yeah,
I'll be friends with him, but I'm gonna say pass.
Really? You're gonna pass? He's such a sweet boy.
Yeah, there's no like I'm not feeling the attraction.
Makes sense.
Twilight?
Yeah, I smash.
You smash? Okay, 2 smashes, 1 pass. All right, moving on. We have our last member, which is Cater Diamond, and he is a 3rd year. Oh, frick, nope. There you go.
Wow.
Whoops, ignore that. And
you can't edit that out.
Well, yeah, too bad. It's gonna be in the video anyway. So anyway, so Cater is an easygoing preppy 3rd year, and he is very an avid social media user, and he always keeps up with the latest trends. And he uses a lot of like modern slang. That's really what I can say about him.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Like he's like very like he's really like kind to his like dorm, like his underclassmen, and he tries to make light of things without like making it too like insensitive. But yeah, he's like from what I can see, like he's a pretty good guy from what is like being presented and stuff. Like I can't say anything without like having too much spoilers for people who are watching, but yeah.
All right.
Oh no, he doesn't like sweets, so
I mean, aside from that, I don't really feel anything for him.
Yeah. I thought at first I was like, oh, this guy's kind of cute, but just based on the personality, like I'm don't like social media, and if he's like writing lol all the time, I feel like that would annoy me.
Well, I mean, I do share the same interest in trying out cafes, but
like I feel like sad for like he dislikes sucking up to his older sisters, and I'm like,
yeah, I guess his older sisters are mean to him, I guess.
Yeah, probably. And it's like he must be the youngest in this family because one of the things he has said is that in winter break he would rather go to Trey's house rather than his own house, and I'm like, yeah, what is happening at that house of his? And I would and from what I can,
I mean, what I know about the game is that a lot of the students have a troubled past. Like, because it makes sense because it's a villain.
It's villain school. It's not a villain school. It's not a villain school. It's a villain's world. I know. It's quote unquote
villain's world / school type thing. It's just everyone has like a dark past they have to deal with, and
they're kind of like bad in their own way, but not like evil,
Yeah, they're just bad.
Just like they just made a mistake and like they make up for it. They're like, okay, you know what, like. All that is like, okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm like, good, don't do that anymore. And it's like, but yeah, I do like the fact he likes spicy ramen. I wouldn't smash him because like I would see him as a friend rather than like a dateable like love interest. But I would love to like go around, like go eat spicy ramen together. Imagine.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah. Because I like spicy ramen. They actually taste pretty good. And I love the fact that I get like my nose like being all red and stuff, and I'm unable to eat it. I like the adrenaline of spicy food, okay? That's why I like it.
Delicious.
To be fair, I like sour food. Like I realized yesterday when I was thinking about all the foods I like the kind of foods like, for instance, like ketchup chips or Sour Patch Kids, where if you eat enough, your tongue starts hurting.
Ketchup is sour?
Yeah, for some.
Well, like if you eat a lot of ketchup chips, I find it starts hurting your tongue, but then I keep eating them anyway.
I mean, usually sometimes I would just finish the whole bag. Like I would finish like a family size bag and I just finish it.
That's what I did with the salt and vinegar chips yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, salt and vinegar chips. So yes.
I love salt and vinegar chips.
Now I want more.
Yeah, can somebody hand me a bag of salt and vinegar chips?
Yes. And it's Miss Vicky's too.
Yeah.
So the chips are crunchier.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It's great.
Yeah. All right. So I would pass again for later.
Pass.
But we'll friend him.
But actually friend him. He would actually be an interesting friend to have, honestly. You need that friend to be into the social media. All right.
Yeah,
so
I have a lot of those.
The next dorm is Savannah Claw.
Yes.
And it is based around the Lion King, which is Scar and such. And and this is probably one of my favorite dorms because of the whole, because I loved Lion King growing up. So
yeah.
Also my favorite dorm too.
Yeah.
Is it weird that like I think Scar's a jerk, but also find him kind of sexy? Is that weird?
I mean, yes, I understand because
I get the personality of the lion, but like it's still a lion.
Yeah.
I guess it's just personality wise. I get it.
I found him a jerk, but there was just something about him that I like. You know,
your problem solved. Your problem is solved in this world.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you might like the dorm leader, Dan, because here we are introducing
dorm leader. Smash.
Okay. I haven't even said anything.
Guy.
Smash.
Wait. Let me explain. Okay. So. The dorm leader is Leona King Scholar, and he is one of the very like talented students in Raven Knight College. That's the school name. I don't think I've ever said it. Well, I say it now. And he appears, so he's kind of a slacker, but he's also still arrogant and prideful. And he usually often look down others. And the funny thing is that he calls people who aren't like him like herbivores.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
Like, who's not
And he
like
has
him?
got a sexy voice.
Yeah, he has a sexy voice, not gonna lie.
But the
Okay,
funniest thing
and
is,
people, and
see,
he's not Scar. He's not Scar.
I
He's
know
a
he's
totally
not.
different character. He's
but
not
he
the
has
person.
a similar personality. It's
He has a
hilarious.
similar personality and
And
a similar backstory too.
his life is also kind of similar to Scar's
Yeah.
too.
And it's hilarious that he's a third year, but he's 20 years old, so he's in our age range.
Yeah, he held
Yes.
back. He got held back.
Like, I know the school apparently has 4 years in it, but the
Yeah.
fourth years go out into the world and do stuff already. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I like the way he dresses too. Like I don't know why,
Yes,
but I
yeah.
really like I like V-necks and I like sandals.
I like the fact that he's
Yeah.
wearing those cowboy pants without like the crotch area. It's
I
weird.
don't know what it's called. I know
I know what it's called.
Something.
I know it's I forgot
know,
what it's called. But yeah. Yeah, he's not Scar. He's a totally different character. But he's not Scar, okay? Like,
Yeah, it's just what if Scar was a human? He'd be Leona.
but he's not Scar. This is a different character.
I know, it's hilarious.
It's a different character. He does have like a nephew who he's like okay with. He's not like he doesn't hate him, at least.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that he's wearing like Birkenstock style sandals. So I'm like, yes, I do like those sandals. I like how he's wearing the sandals with his school uniform, but then like
So
he wears
funny.
like the fancy shoes for when he's like just at his dorm.
Yeah, well, I like how he's got the fancy shoes with the really casual top with the long tank top and the leather vest, but then when he's got the sandals, he's got the fancy shirt. So it's always like the opposite of his shoes.
Yeah,
he's
and
so
the fact that
weird.
he has like lion ears and like a lion tail is pretty interesting. So
Yeah. So that means where he lives, that's what everyone has.
Yeah, and that's what everyone in the dorm has. So yeah. So let me ask again. It's a smash or pass.
Smash.
Smash. Mary also.
Yes, Mary. Let's fight over him.
I would also smash, not gonna lie. He is a smashable guy. It's just that he's way too lazy, and I'm like, damn. But I would still smash.
I'm lazy, so I can relate.
I don't like the fact that he dislikes playing with children. That's kind of like a downfall
I understand.
for me. I understand to a point, but like he has this a really loud nephew and stuff. So very akin to Simba, honestly. Just like, but yeah.
But it's fine. I mean, you play with the children and he'll watch.
I like how his talent is falling asleep in 3 seconds.
I wish I could do that.
Like fall asleep in 3 seconds.
I can't.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, he's got tattoos as well, so
yes, he does.
He's royalty, so he's allowed.
Oh yeah. Well, I got tattoos, so I could relate to a man that likes his tattoos.
All right. So the next person is Ragibuchi, and he's not the vice dorm leader, but he's basically like he helps out Leona all the time because of Leona's pretty lazy, if you can't tell. But he's pretty cheery. He's also cheery, but he's also mischievous. And he enjoys playing tricks on people. And he's yeah.
Man, I just like the way people dress in this dorm so far.
It's like they get the fancy clothes, fancy shoes, and like the casual, but then
really
casual
They're very
and
punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I like it's a mix of different styles.
Yeah. The only thing with him is that he hates it when people bring up his past because he has a poor upbringing.
Aw.
So
I understand.
kind of akin to like the hyenas, and if you don't know, he is a hyena as well. So
okay.
So yeah. And yeah, he has like an interesting thing where he tries to find as many food as he possibly can. Like he even like for some reason he can eat like dandelions because they're actually very nutritious and you can make a bunch of stuff with it, which is interesting. And I'm like, you can eat dandelions? I did not know that. But yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. So
best subject, animal languages.
Animal languages, of course.
Wow.
Part-time jobs.
I'll be happy to go with him and eat some donuts too.
Yeah, donuts.
Yeah. Just as long as they're not rotten. It's like he hates rotten things. But yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Everyone doesn't like rotten things.
Yeah, I hate rotten things too.
Yeah. So the next thing that we are next. Okay, so
Oh,
are
yeah,
we?
wait.
Oh wait, yeah. Are we smashing
Did
or
we-
passing him?
I'm smashing.
Pass.
I would pass because I would prefer to have him as a friend, and I
Yeah,
also give him.
friend.
I would give him my leftover food because I hate.
I'll give him all my food.
I'll give him all my food.
Oh yeah, same. I'll give him my food.
Give
The
him
poor
my food.
boy.
The poor boy. All right. So the next character, who is my favorite, is okay. This is Jack Howell, and he is a first year, and so he's despite his appearance, he does fight with others. Not gonna lie, he actually he fights with others, and but only like for reasons, not because he doesn't like fighting for no reason as his dislike. So, but he's actually a pretty studious student. He actually has good grades, and he's a good boy. He's also a good boy. And if you can't tell, he's a wolf.
It's that he's actually a good boy, but he looks so like intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you couldn't tell that if he was like an actual first year. It's like he's a first year, and I'm like,
Yeah, he looks
"This is a
older.
first year.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. And it's like I like the fact that his hobby is cultivating cacti or cactuses, which is him like, oh, that's cute. He likes gardening. I can understand him not liking green onion. I don't like green onion either.
Oh yeah, I hate onions.
I love onions.
Yeah. I didn't know what pear camote was, but then apparently it's like a peach cobbler, but it's like pear.
Okay.
But with pears. That sounds actually really good. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Yeah. For obvious reasons, I would smash because he's a good boy, and
I'm on the fence. Would go on one date with him to see, get to know him a little more.
Yeah. He's really intelligent for his despite his appearance or what he thinks. And yeah. And you probably couldn't tell, but he actually comes from a snowy place. If it wasn't obvious. Or if it wasn't obvious. So
I guess so.
Yeah. Because he's not from the same place as Ruggy and Leona. So yeah, he comes from a different place.
And also snowboarding.
Oh yeah, he likes snowboarding too. Like dang, I would actually.
So it makes sense.
Yeah. So I would smash definitely.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah,
I don't want to say a hard pass either.
Because he's a good boy.
He's a good. Yeah. He's
a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Maybe I would say smash if he smiled.
Smash if he smiles.
That's what he needs is a smile.
Yeah. And he needs to be told that he's a good boy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
For me.
I
guess smash.
guess smash.
Maybe.
All right, cool.
Maybe.
All right.
I can get him to smile, smash.
If you get him to smile, there are pictures of him smiling, in game, but I did not put that because I just prefer I just put the designs of what they were presented as, and it's yeah. Other than the fact that
smiler, one of those rare smilers.